The United Arab Emirates, a country situated at the southeast end of the Arabian Peninsula, in Western Asia, covering a total surface area of 83,600 square kilometers. Its neighboring countries are Saudi Arabia and Oman, and it shares maritime borders with Iran and Qatar. United Arab Emirates is approximately 7.6 times as big as Jamaica, 4.7 times as big as Kuwait. While Senegal is 2.3 times as big as UAE, Saudi Arabia is 25.7 times. And Australia is 92 times as big as United Arab Emirates in terms of total surface area. The United Arab Emirates is an elective monarchy, formed from a federation of 7 emirates, consisting of Abu Dhabi, Ajman, Dubai, Fujairah, Ras Al Khaimah, Sharjah, and Al Quwain. A different royal family rules each of the 7 emirates. The ruler is called as the Emir. And all the Emirs of each emirate together form the Federal Supreme Council. The members of the Federal Supreme Council elect a president and vice president from among their members. Abu Dhabi is the largest emirate by area, covering approximately 67,340 square kilometers, which accounts for more than 80% of the total land area of UAE. The capital city of the emirate is Abu Dhabi, and it also serves as the capital of the country. The smallest emirate in United Arab Emirates is Ajman, which covers nearly 259 square kilometers. The discovery of oil in the UAE in the 1960s was the key reasons behind the country's economic development and growth. UAE have large reserves of oil and natural gas. It has the 7th largest oil reserves and 8th largest natural gas reserves in the world. The export of these resources contribute a lot to the economy of the country. Nearly 30% of UAE exports consists of crude oil and natural gas. Though the economy is heavily dependent upon these resources, UAE has diversified its economy. The government is focusing on other industries such as tourism, to decrease its dependence on oil and gas resources. The United Arab Emirates has an estimated population of roughly 10 million. Dubai is the most populated city in UAE, with 3.5 million inhabitants, while Abu Dhabi comes at second with 1.5 million inhabitants. The male population of the country is nearly twice as large as the female population, particularly due to the influx of large number of foreigners in the country. In fact, the majority of people living in the UAE are foreigners and migrants. More than 85% of the population consists of foreign nationals. Much of the land in UAE is desert with large, rolling sand dunes. The land is barren and sandy. Only 1% of the total land is arable and available for agriculture. There are coastal areas off the coast, and much of the major cities of UAE are located on the coast. In the northeast of the country, there is a range of mountains called the Al-Hajar al-Gharbi. The country has no permanent rivers or natural lakes, although there are oases in some parts of the country. The majority of country's water needs are satisfied by its few groundwater resources and its desalination plants.